It's an honor and a privilege to be here and to speak before all of you today. Actually, I thought this is my second time, but I was wrong. This is my first time to join the breakfast forum of Asia CEO. But this is not my first time to be with Mon Abrea in an event like this. I thought so. That's why I thought it was my second. This is my second time. Now, in behalf of the Commissioner Cesar Dulay and the officers and staff of the BIR, I would like to thank, of course, Mon Abrea and his team for inviting us here and to discuss about trade law. Now, please allow me to read my message for you this morning because I don't want to miss a single line. Over the years, the forum has earned its well-deserved reputation as one of the most important business events in the Asia-Pacific region and a truly influential voice in the promotion of the Philippines as one of the leading business destinations in the world's most dynamic region. The Bureau is thus very grateful of this opportunity to provide an overview of the most significant tax reform initiative in recent years, the Tax Reform for Acceleration and Inclusion, or TRAIN law. The TRAIN law took effect January 1 this year. So it has been in effect for just over 6 weeks. Its provisions will have a far-ranging impact on our tax system, and it is intended to make the Philippine tax system more simple, more fair, and yes, more efficient. In a nutshell, the TRAIN law will introduce amendments to 6 types of taxes, namely income tax, estate tax, donor's tax, the VAT, documentary stamp tax, and excise tax. Perhaps the most extensive amendments will be that for excise tax and will cover 6 excisable product lines, namely automobiles, petroleum products, tobacco products, sweetened beverages, mineral products, and cosmetic procedures. Overall, the TRAIN law is expected to help the Philippines generate 130 billion in revenues for the government, revenues that are certainly very much needed if the country is to effectively pursue its economic development agenda. The TRAIN law involves a number of amendments to the National Internal Revenue Code. Although the changes that will have the most immediate impact on the public concern changes in various tax rates. The personal income tax, for example, has been lowered. Estate and donors tax rates have been simplified and lowered too, while excise tax for mineral, petroleum, and tobacco products, as well as automobiles, have been adjusted. Excise taxes on sweetened beverages and cosmetic procedures have been introduced, so these are new. And changes have also been made to the documentary stamps tax. And these new tax rates will surely be of great interest to many sectors of the economy and to the general public. Changes in the tax code will, of course, require implementing rules and regulations. And to date, the Bureau has issued 5 revenue regulations. Another one is coming, the revenue regulations on income tax, together with a number of circulars, orders, and tax advisories to promulgate these new tax rates, all of which can be accessed on the BIR website. The Bureau is also working to simplify and enhance our various tax forms, of course to reflect the amendments introduced by the Train Law. Hand in hand with these forms enhancements will be the changes we must make to the Bureau's tax systems and other electronic services. Adjustments must be carried out for some of the Bureau's automated processes to enable our application systems to adopt the changes introduced by the Train Law. Well, at present, I can disclose that the Information Systems Group, or the IT group of the Bureau, of which I am the head, is in the process of conducting a wide-ranging impact analysis of the Train Law on the electronic filing and payment systems. We will identify those systems that will sustain the most significant impact from the Train provisions and set policy directions for the enhancement of these systems. Well, it is a little early at this stage to speak of those application systems that will be affected by the Train Law, but in the weeks ahead, we hope to be able to provide you, the public in general, of the changes that will be made to the BIR's automated processes and electronic services. In the meantime, short-term transition enhancements have been implemented to enable you, our taxpayers, to electronically pay taxes that have been due starting January 1 this year. This includes the use of BIR Form 0605 in EFPS for new excise tax on beverages, automobiles, documentary stamp tax, and expanded and final withholding taxes. Meanwhile, the Bureau's effort to constantly improve its services, particularly those aimed towards promoting taxpayer convenience, especially the payment of taxes, continue apace. As you know, the Bureau makes use of a number of automated payment systems. And last year, we have added 2 new facilities to the payment options open to our taxpayers. The first is the Land Bank e-payment system, which was launched on October 12 last year and which allows taxpayers to pay their taxes using Land Bank ATM and debit cards. This was immediately followed by the Development Bank of the Philippines Pay Tax Online system, which was inaugurated a week after that of Land Bank, or on October 19, where taxpayers can use credit, debit, ATM cards, as well as prepaid cards to pay their taxes. Now, with the addition of these 2 payment facilities, those that are not EFPS filers have options to pay taxes online anytime, anywhere, and within the comfort of your home or office by the use of ATM, prepaid, debit, and credit cards. In partnership with an authorized agent bank, the BIR is also looking at the implementation of tax payment through convenience store, Bayad Center, and other non-bank sites with payment kiosks. And this is forthcoming soon. These are just some of the many efforts that the Bureau is embarking upon to improve taxpayer satisfaction. It would take a considerable amount of time to fully explain all the Bureau of Internal Revenue's priority projects and programs because of our limited time today. But I can assure you that the Bureau is giving its best shot to deliver better service to you and to the public. To be able to support you in your compliance with the requirements of the reforms introduced by the trade law. As with all tax reform initiatives, however, the greatest success of such an undertaking can best be assured with your support as our taxpayers. Some of you may have had the opportunity to join us a few days ago, during the launching of the 2018 National Tax Campaign Kickoff at the Philippine International Convention Center. The theme of the tax campaign is Salamat Sa'yo, and is, among others, an acknowledgement and a celebration of the role of the tax-paying public in the efficiency of the tax system and the partnership of tax agency and taxpayers in the economic development of our country. Commissioner Cesar Dulay disclosed during the tax campaign that the Bureau collected 1.779 trillion for taxable year 2017, which is 97.27% of the 1.829 trillion collection target or collection goal set for that year. The Bureau's collection is 203.5 billion or 12.92% higher than the 1.576 trillion collection in 2016. During the tax campaign, Sec. Dominguez said that the Bureau's tax effort in 2017 registered at 14.3% is the highest in the last 11 years of the Bureau. And of course, the Bureau would not have been able to achieve that high collection rate last 2017, without your support, without your payment of correct taxes on time. So, in behalf of the Bureau and the DOF, I would like to thank you, thank everyone, thank our taxpayers for your continued support and cooperation. Secretary Dominguez likewise said that the present administration is committed to build the modern infrastructure necessary for our economy to fully emerge, to attract investments, and to provide jobs for the next generation of Filipinos. He also said that the Philippines is now among the fastest growing economies in the world. Business and consumer optimism is high, and our credit ratings are improving. So that is a good news, no? Of course, we wouldn't have achieved that, again, without your support. Indeed, the state and the people can work together in nation building. Your taxes are now utilized to benefit the people who pay them and to support the government's objective of upholding an economic system that provides a humane standard of living for all. It is the Bureau's hope, then, that in our efforts to fulfill the ultimate vision of the trade law to eradicate extreme poverty, uphold inclusive economic and political institutions where all have equal opportunities, and achieve a truly high income status 2 decades from now, we will continue to be favored by your support. How? Of course, by paying the correct taxes on time, and of course, your collaboration in all our initiatives. The quest to secure for our people A life of dignity will always be the greatest endeavor of the Philippine tax system. And it is an endeavor that surely deserves our enduring commitment, our steadfast cooperation, and our unflagging confidence. Let us continue to work together, therefore, to support the continuing evolution of the Philippine tax system as one of the pillars not only of the national economy, but of Philippines society itself. The President, in his speech and addresses, never fails to call upon every Filipino to join him in his mission to uplift the lives of our people. Let us heed his call and lend him and the country our support in ensuring that our taxes shall build for our people a future of hope, peace, and prosperity. Before I end my message, let me remind you that April 15, the income tax filing deadline is nearing. So again, let us pay our taxes correctly and early. Let us not wait for the deadline. Please, again, help the government by paying the right taxes. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Pilipinas.